In every single great creation, there's this battle raging. It's a conflict that stretches all the way from the cosmos down to the code that's running on your phone right now. It's this timeless struggle, really, between the grand vision and the tiny, granular detail.
So you've got the visionary, right? And they see companies getting completely lost, just mesmerized by the tiny little quirks of their atoms, polishing every single last detail. And while they're doing that, they completely forget about the entire galaxy they were trying to build in the first place.
Okay, but hold on. That's a nice thought, but it's a dangerous fantasy. The galaxy is made of atoms, and if those quarks are unstable, if the code is buggy, if the supply chain breaks, that whole glorious vision just collapses into dust. The details are the work. That's where it all happens.
See, this isn't some problem we need to solve. It's a fundamental tension that you have to master. Because learning to navigate that space between the galaxy and the atom, well, that's the secret to creating anything that truly matters.
And to get there, we really need to understand these 5 inseparable concepts. Now, these are not, options you can pick from a menu. They're a single interconnected system. Beauty, harmony, experience, complexity, and simplicity. You just can't get one of them right without mastering all the others.
Let's make that a little more real. We're all kind of trained to see complexity as the enemy, but it's just not. Every beautiful part of a product, every single beauty, it brings its own complexity with it. You can't have harmony without wrestling that complexity to the ground. And the word simple is basically meaningless until you've tamed what is complex. The real goal is to build a simple experience on top of a mountain of mastered complexity.
So where does a journey like this even begin? Especially when you're trying to create something the world has literally never seen before. Well, it doesn't start with data. It starts with a leap of faith. It begins with trusting a beautiful idea long before you can actually prove it. You see, true discovery, the big stuff, it happens in this realm of unknown unknowns. That's the space where you don't even know what questions you should be asking. In that place, data is useless. All you have is a theory, maybe an elegant equation, a beautiful idea, and the first, most critical step is to just trust in that beauty.
And history shows us this isn't just some abstract philosophy. Think about it. When Uranus's orbit just wasn't matching up with Newton's laws, Urbain Le Verrier didn't throw out the theory. No, he trusted its beauty. He calculated the existence of an unseen planet and then told astronomers exactly where to look. And boom, there was Neptune. Hertz did the same thing with radio waves and Dirac with antiparticles, all because they trusted the elegance of the math.
The key here, the really crucial point, is that in each of these world-changing discoveries, the elegant theory came first. Trusting in a beautiful idea led them straight to a physical reality. Beauty was their map. Okay, so trusting the theory is one thing, but how in the world do you translate that cosmic beauty into a product that actually fits in your hand? This is where that atom perspective comes roaring back, the immense, grinding work of making a beautiful theory real. We all see that elegant result, E equals mc squared, and we totally forget the years of painstaking work behind it. The pages and pages of calculations. That hidden complexity is the foundation of every simple, beautiful thing we use.
Just take a MacBook. It's a collection of what you could call numerous beauties. You've got the screen, the processor, the software. Each one is a marvel of engineering on its own. My job is to take all these intensely complex parts, each a little universe unto itself, and force them to work together in perfect harmony.
Right, and all of that insane work is done so that the user sees none of it. They just open the lid, and it works. The mastery of all that internal complexity is what creates the simple external experience. That harmony, that synthesis of our two worlds, that's the entire goal. And this brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? Why go through this whole process, from trusting some abstract theory to mastering all this punishing complexity? Because it's how you build something that just cannot be beaten.
So let's ask a tough question. What happens if we do all the hard engineering, we achieve perfect internal harmony, but the final product is still a total nightmare for the user to figure out?
They leave. It's that simple. People just will not tolerate a bad experience anymore. It's not a feature, it's the price of entry. If you don't deliver simplicity, you've already lost the game before it's even started.
This is the secret sauce that built the empires of Apple and Amazon.
Apple orchestrates this incredible harmony of its complex beauties to deliver an experience that feels simple, almost magical. Amazon's obsession with being Earth's most customer-centric company creates this frictionless world that people never want to leave. This isn't just good design. It's a competitive moat. It's an experience so seamless it becomes nearly impossible for anyone else to replicate.
So the takeaway here is this powerful iterative loop. It starts with discovering the beautiful ideas, the core components. Then you have to embrace the complexity that they will inevitably bring. Next comes the really hard engineering part, forging harmony between them. And all of this leads to one thing, delivering elegant simplicity to the person actually using your creation.
Ultimately, it all comes down to this powerful duality. You have to have the vision of the galaxy, that ability to trust in an unseen beauty. And you have to have the discipline of the atom, the will to master the inevitable complexity. If you can do both, you don't just build a product, you create a new world.